I guess. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these four nerds because we multiply, apparently. We are back. It has been 2 weeks of vacation and fun and frolicking and drinking and touring the nation, apparently. Tom Norman. How are you this morning, buddy?
Oh, I'm great. I am relatively well rested. I am not hungover at all, which is great, and life is good.
Not hungover is. I'm appreciating not being hungover the older I get. Where it used to be about 4 hours and then you're fine. Now it's about 2 days, 3 days before I feel normal again. So
you're not lying.
Yeah, that man to his right on my screen is one Rick Chuck LaFave. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Good morning. Ready to kill a dragon or feed it a small snack? One of the two.
Yeah. I know. Well, it's just a baby dragon. You're probably a pretty good meal for it right now, honestly.
Yeah, Chuck's pretty tiny. No meat on the bones.
No meat on the bones. He's skin and bones. Then, of course, the man in the fedora, rocking it like he always does. One Ryan Crixus Kukta, playing Lady Syl, of course. How you doing?
Hey, Boomtown. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Good to be back. Let's sort this out. Giant dragon, little us. I don't know what's going on here.
Little dragon, giant you.
Fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone having large? Last but not least is the lore master, the legend, the lazy dragon, the limerick maker, the lump of fun.
The last starfighter.
Resident
starfighter. Resident genius.
Feeling like Apollo Creed here. You got enough nicknames?
I actually prefer the lump of fun.
The role of the third.
The role of the third. That is Jeff Williams playing Munch. How you doing?
Good to be here. Glad to be back after a couple weeks of not being here. I mean, none of us were here, but still good to be back.
Honestly, this introduction feels like walking down stairs that are uneven. Carrying something where I can't see that the stairs are uneven. I feel like I'm just like yeah.
You're gonna die.
I didn't fall. That's the important thing.
Mm.
And falling equals half the damage you fell in feet in bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that could be a lot.
That could be. I like it. So, do you have a recap and or a limerick for us, Jeff?
Yeah. Limerick is, of course, low quality, because it was after midnight again, I think, last night. So we in between the last 2 sessions, we spent our night in Otari, and we became level 2. We came back down, trying to sneak into the next room, but we weren't exactly being sneaky. Ended up battling 3 kobolds, 2 of which got pushed into a pit by Bob, and the other one ran away into a room filled with giant mushrooms. As we gave chase, it turns out that was the room where there was a green dragon, and we found out very quickly that its breath weapon can do a lot of damage. Bob took out the boss, the kobold named Zolgran, I think. And we are positioned pretty well, it seems, but I'm not sure if we have enough left to succeed. Or will Lady Syl tell the tale of our demise? Tune in now to see. And
up next,
the limerick for the week. Success versus the kobold boss with minimal casualty or loss. But the dragon, be ware-ful, because if we're not careful, we may end up as hero paste sauce.
Hero paste sauce.
Yeah, I got to the end. I said it rhymed and went, okay, good night.
Into it.
Was this like a 3 a.m. limerick?
You put
not
Hero's
quite.
Feast. Hero paste sauce.
You could have called us roast beast.
I love it. Doesn't fit the rhyme scheme.
Don't care.
It thickens the stew.
Yeah.
All right. So, picking up initiative order, we were at the top of the round with Lady Sill.
All right, rock and roll. Lady Sill is going to shoot straight sideways. Boom, 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 boom. Here, and then
Boom, 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 here.
and then target Bob with a high-powered heal spell. So that's 1d8 plus 8.
Ooh.
So
That's pretty good.
Exciting times. And that's only 11, but it is 11.
Better than 1, which is where he currently is.
Yes, 11 will make me
And
feel...
Lady Sill yells out, I've got to get that treasure, but keep the dragon occupied.
Jesus, Lady Sill's going freaking Scrooge on you guys.
That we can be your meat shields.
Point of order, Tom. 11 plus 1 is 12. You should have 12 hit points.
This is why I don't do math.
This is why you're the fighter.
It's one of those times where fantasy
Weird when
grounds,
you're the wizard.
fantasy grounds does it for you, so you don't have to think.
Yeah, and there's some things because I still have a D&D campaign going. This versus the D&D encounter thing they act differently, so it's really weird because I messed up a couple of times on Friday. All right, move. Is it 2 actions for your heal spell?
Yeah, it was 2 actions. So
right.
because I used the 2 action, I can go 30 feet with it, and it's that extra D8. So
Nice.
or plus 8.
Perfect. So that completes your turn, Bob.
Well, Bob kind of shakes off Death.
Death looks at you over the top of his book.
Oh, you're still here?
Oh, of course.
Just don't shake off.
People may die. I'm not going anywhere.
Just don't try to. Oops, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know if you've ever read Discworld, but that's where that came from.
Yeah, just don't try to shake off Death 3 times, otherwise you're just playing with him.
Highly recommend Discworld books, by the way, if you have not read them.
Let's see.
You
here.
shake off Death.
I shake
once.
off Death. Crap! I have to remember what my. Let's see here.
You can hit him from where you are. You're in melee.
Can I make a recommendation?
If you took a 5-foot step to your left, you could flank him.
Can I make a 5-foot step to my left into the mushrooms?
Into the mushrooms.
Sure.
They're rocks or whatever those are.
They're mushrooms. The big one that takes up like a square, and then some of the other squares. No, you wouldn't be able to walk through that one, but that little one, yeah, you could step on top of that one probably. It's like a shrubbery.
A shrubbery?
There's a reason I chose that word.
All right, yeah, I'll move.
Shrubbery.
I'll move off to the left 1 square to flank,
Yay.
One action.
and I'll just short sword him. I don't have anything really
Short sword him.
fancy I can do. So
Okay, well, he's flat-footed because you got him flanked. So it does help.
Flat-footed, jacket, and
16 to hit.
Misses.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a beefy AC.
How about 16 to hit?
And misses. Ouch.
That's what I was afraid of.
The mushrooms
right.
the mushrooms got in my way.
The mushroom's no longer there. You have cut it down. That moves us on to Munch.
All right. Yeah, there's not much I can do. He's already flat-footed. I don't have a whole lot of extra fun
You
things
are
to
raging,
do.
correct?
No,
No.
when we went between rooms, then there wasn't an obvious threat. I lost raging, and I can't rage for another minute after that, and it's only been like 2 rounds. So,
Yeah.
An intimidating glare would just make it.
How did you lose raging?
Because there
You didn't
wasn't
have
an
a
enemy
threat in sight.
in
Oh, there was
sight
no, you couldn't see a threat. Okay.
when the thing ran away.
Dragon wasn't there initially, and the goblin was hidden, or kobold was hidden.
So frightened would be different than flat-footed, right?
Yes.
So that would stack. All right, because I don't think 3 attacks is gonna make a whole lot of sense here. So I will attempt an intimidating glare. But I will scream while I'm doing it, so it's not just a glare. So I need to attempt an intimidation check against its will DC.
It's will DC.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, man, what's the lucky number of the day? 16.
Be better.
Can I roll? Here it is. That's what I gotta do. Oh my god. It succeeded.
Yes. Awesome.
Wow.
It's
This baby dragon has never seen such a ferocious goblin before.
wait, hold. You said against its will DC,
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't roll. It's just the will DC, whatever it is.
which is what, the will save plus 10, or is it just the will save?
It's just the will save.
Bonus. The will save bonus?
Not the bonus. Don't you have like a? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe you gotta roll it.
If I gotta roll it, it succeeded. We'll play it that way, and we'll look it up later.
Yeah.
Nice.
It succeeded. It was a 15 with a 3 on the die.
Wow. Yeah, so regular success is frightened 1.
Okay.
Cool.
So it is frightened 1. Oh,
All right.
no, I just went there. That's not cool.
Then I'm just gonna start attacking because we gotta do some damage to this thing, right? Swinging with a great pick.
All right.
Natural 1 for a total of 9.
That is a critical miss.
Yeah.
I should really have a crit fail chart.
Don't you have a hero point left?
I do, but I feel like dying is gonna happen here. You know what? I'm gonna use it. We gotta kill this thing. I'll
I
use
was
my
gonna say
hero
Munch
point.
does not need to survive this fight.
That's true.
Be a
That's true.
hero.
All right. Yeah, I will use my hero point and re-roll. So it was a 3 plus 8 is 11.
Yeah,
So
it's still
it was better. All right. I
It
will
was better.
swing. I will swing a second time at the plus 3 only bonus, and that's a 19.
just misses.
Just even with flat-footed, and
it just misses.
why couldn't that have been the first one?
So you should be able to calculate its AC.
Yeah. All right. That will end
20
my
flat-footed.
turn.
So it's 22.
And does frightened have an effect on?
Wait. No, does frightened have an effect on the AC?
I don't know.
Yeah, frightened applies. I had it.
Frightened. All your checks and DCs.
Which
Is your AC a DC?
ACDC? Is your AC a DC?
Frightened condition always includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to the value on all your checks and DCs unless specified otherwise. At the end of each of your turns, the value of your frightened condition decreases by 1.
So then the question is, AC is AC a DC? Or
Well, here I will give myself the frightened condition, and see if my AC
there you
goes
go.
down. Bing! It did. My AC
Okay.
went to 18. Now let me make
So
this
your
go
AC
away.
is a DC. So that does hit then.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I forgot about the frightened condition.
Wow.
Boom. 10 on a D10 plus 4, 14 damage.
Oh hell yeah!
Get him.
Yeah, I gotta do
Get him.
I gotta do actual
Oh,
math
took-
here.
Everything I had that turn,
Yeah,
and I'm spent.
that was a long way about dealing him damage.
It roars a little bit. So yeah, that was
Unfortunately,
your,
I think he's next. Or she.
That was the end of your turn? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yep. So it looks at you, Munch,
Wonderful.
after smacking it. And it is going to...
Glad there's a cleric behind me.
It has... How does this
Cleric's
do this
busy.
again?
Cleric's digging for gold.
I'm not saying she's a gold digger.
What?
Mhm.
What?
All right. Yeah.
I would also
Just a
appreciate it
natural
if you
one.
did not finish that song on stream.
Okay.
She ain't messing with no broke dragon.
Because
Um,
Jeff and Kanye West are like exactly the same.
Yeah. You can't tell us apart when we're standing next to each other.
That is
all
true.
right. So he's going to strike at you. He's going to draconic frenzy is what he's going to do. So the first,
That's what he did before, wasn't it?
yeah, it's two claw strikes and a tail strike. So
I
claw
guess it's
number
better
one.
than a breath weapon, but hey, at least there's a penalty each subsequent swing. So
Yep, claw number one is 28 to hit.
I would like to say it misses.
Unfortunately, you can't.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Is that a? That's
No.
not a. Oh, that's not a crit because you had 19, right?
I have 19. Yeah.
So it's 9 slashing damage.
Hey, I'm still standing. Ah, man. I feel like Elton John.
25
And I'm down.
to hit.
And whatever it is, I'm down. The
Whatever
bonus.
it is, you're
I'm
down.
I'm at 2, so yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
down.
it's because it's 2d6. So you fall on its second claw strike,
Splat.
and it's going to whip its tail around at Bob.
Fuck.
Makes sense. It's facing me.
Tail strike. Where's the tail strike? 20 to hit.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that
The
thought.
thought is being held.
I am going to snap my shield into place, my reaction shield block. You snap your shield into place to ward off a blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. You and the shield each take any remaining damage. So snapping my shield into
just
place
raise-
would up my
Yeah.
my AC to 21.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So are you telling me that dragon just rolled a 30 minus 10?
No, that's
Oh,
one action,
no.
genius, right?
It was his third attack, so it should have been minus 10, right?
The draconic frenzy costs 2 actions. It makes 2 claw strikes and 1 tail strike in any order.
Yeah.
If it is a second strike action, then the negative effects apply.
It's
Now,
all in
we
one
gotta look
action.
this up.
though. Yeah, it's all in one action.
If this is all in one action that costs 2 actions.
No,
So if it's per strike, the negative effects apply. If it's per strike action, then they don't. In which case, it wouldn't hit anyways.
I remember looking at something, it wasn't the dragon, but something where you got to make 2 attacks, and maybe it was like a rogue thing with 1 with each hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it did say even with the less actions, it did count the penalty, the strike
Okay,
penalty.
it still
I
counts
bel-
penalties.
I
Then
believe.
that one absolutely misses you.
It depends on the ability. Some abilities they'll distinctly say no multiple attack penalty for the subsequent attacks. If it doesn't say so, then I would say it applies.
Yeah. Okay. Then it does not hit you. You don't need to worry about reacting because it's a 10.
Okay. I was like, holy cow, that thing can crush
Yeah.
us.
I mean, it could, but it did not roll that well. All right. So that moves us off of the dragon then to Chuck.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have anything else he's going to do. He doesn't want to move.
Let's go down, huh?
Doesn't have his
Mm-hmm.
weapon.
Yeah. Okay, so Chuck's gonna throw one of his flasks at it.
Okay.
We'll go with Acid or Alchemist? Let's go with Alchemist Fire. Why not? I don't think I can even hit it if I try. Oh, look at that. That's a natural 1 for an 8.
Wow.
That is a critical failure. Does anything happen with your alchemist flasks when on a critical failure?
No, the splash damage doesn't even hit him then if it's critical failure.
All right.
Then I will...
He threw like a little kid where he went to throw back and it fell out of his hand. Threw it
Basically.
forward. Nothing came out.
The interesting thing about I'm finding about Pathfinder is I'm less inclined to have you deal damage to your own teammates because the encounters are more balanced.
Chuck will move to
There's
Munch.
not that wiggle room to do stuff like that.
Bob appreciates it.
And I will administer an elixir of life to Munch.
Yay.
It does 1d6 hit points and gain a +1 item bonus to saving throw against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
You get 2 hit points, Munch, but you're alive.
You're up, you are wounded.
I'm up. I am wounded. I'm not up. I mean, I'm awake. I'm not.
You're awake.
I'm not vertical.
And I'm done.
True.
Would you say you're doing the horizontal polka?
I'm the horizontal munch.
The horizontal hokey pokey.
I think we need to get out of here, Munch.
Horizontal munch. That's a great show title.
It's how you eat corn. Nom 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 nom.
Corn, right.
Or motorboat. I mean, you could motorboat vertically, but it just doesn't work as well. Anyway.
Yeah, yep. I'm just listening to you talk.
Does that complete your turn, Chuck?
Mhm.
Yep. All right, we moved to Lady Sill. Back tapping
All right.
around. The call has been made to run by Chuck, by the way.
All right, Lady Sill is moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Lady Sill is going to open up
Can of whoop
the
ass.
scroll of magic missile that she's carrying in her sleeve. And there's no reason to hang on to this.
Watch me pull a rabbit out of my hat.
So, magic missile. 3 missiles.
Magic missile.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Somehow it added 4, so I gotta do it again. 1, 2, 3, and roll them up. 7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
10
Oh,
damage. They automatically
snap.
hit? Yes.
You're using the dice roller in
Yeah, buddy.
that's cool.
In
That
Oliver?
showed up on my screen.
Yeah,
Nice.
badass, right?
Clearly,
So
I don't pay
7 plus
attention.
3 is 10 total damage, automatically hits, even in Pathfinder.
Nice. Yeah, he looks. Yeah. He looks like you could use a nap.
He looks like a
Looks
dragon.
like a dragon.
He looks like a dragon, yeah. A baby one.
And then Syl yells out, "Just a little bit longer, I'm almost there!"
Huh.
Wow.
Huh.
Your wife's gonna come down and wonder what you're doing down here.
We've all been there.
Let's see this. Lady Soul's turn. It goes back to Bob then.
Bob is
That
speechless.
intimidation goes until your turn.
I think it was the end of
Its turn.
End of
so
its
I think
turn?
it's gone.
That's how it's gone. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Because we got to deal with AC now again.
All right, so let's.
See how it works. Munch is at two hit points, and Lady Frost is running away.
I'm going to demoralize.
Away is not right.
Demoralize?
Not running away.
Okay.
So this is doing it.
Intimidating glare.
Yep, intimidating glare. So I don't actually have to do the auditory trait. Like I don't have to speak its language or anything.
Okay.
I do it with a mere glare.
All right.
I suggest you roll high.
Let's see here. Demoralize with a sudden shout. Well,
It's an intimidation check.
intimidation. Okay. 24.
24.
Oh, how's the
Um,
dragon gonna roll?
That's what I was gonna check quick and see if Will DC was.
You roll it.
You roll it. You do roll it. It is the will check. Okay. Let's see. Will DC. You said 24.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Roll low. Roll low.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Is it? What's the
Holy
number?
cow. Is it a 3?
Actually, you know
Plus?
what? Oh,
Because it showed up on my screen.
one off from being a critical success. Yeah, it was a 3. She rolled a 3, and its will save is plus 12, so it's a 15.
Oh,
So it was one off from being a critical success.
Whoa.
damn it.
So, but
Munch,
it's
what did you do to on your turn that you gave it a -1 from?
same thing. Same thing,
Same
but
thing?
but it expired on the dragon's turn.
Yeah, but with demoralize, whenever you attempt, it's immune to demoralize for 10 minutes.
Uh,
You can only
Is
do
it?
it once per combat, basically.
well,
Is demoralize and intimidating glare 2 different things?
Intimidating glare is demoralized without the verbal
Okay.
effect.
Then it is immune.
no, I'm
So
sorry.
you
Can I read the exact words for it?
Sure.
Regardless of your result, the target is temporarily immune to
to
your
your
attempts to demoralize it for 10 minutes.
Your attempts. You're right.
Cool.
So Tom can do
Okay.
it.
Haha.
So it works. So it is demoralized.
We're not going to get another chance to do it because we'll both be dead. But so haha. For now.
What? What?
Yeah. Cool. So I put my hands on my hips and I glare at it.
Give the mom look.
Uh-huh.
You're naughty.
Shame on you.
You're naughty. Why are you so naughty?
I
And then
expect better out of you.
I am going to short sword. Short sword. 21 to hit.
You're gonna smack it with a wooden spoon. That hits.
Oh, oh,
It
oh.
is flat-footed and demoralized. That definitely hits.
For 9 piercing damages.
It is bloodied.
Nice.
I will swing again. I will swing away.
Do
Right.
it to it.
26
That hits. Go,
Nice.
Bob, go.
We got a chance.
for 5 piercing.
5 piercing. Nice. Yeah, it's not looking so hot. He's not looking so hot.
All right. I believe Tom's done since there's nobody
Yep.
left in his chair.
Yep, exactly. So that moves us to Munch.
All right.
It
He's
is
already
still demoralized.
it's already demoralized. So I'm
Yep.
I'm gonna stand up
Okay.
first because that I think takes an action,
That takes an action to stand up. Yep.
and
I'll
then
just
I will
swing at him while you're laying down.
So I will,
Oh, I was gonna say at disadvantage, but disadvantage doesn't exist here. So
There's-
is that
I'm
like
sure
a
there's
minus
a
5, I think.
I don't want
for
minus
attacking
5.
from the ground.
I'm gonna attempt to attack it with the great pick.
That is a great pick.
18.
Just misses.
Is
It's
that
19.
all
'Cause it's
right?
-2 for the. I'm
Yeah.
talking this through. -2 for the flank, -1 for the demoralize. So it's
Yeah.
-3 total, and it's a 22 AC normally.
And I don't have anything to add any bonuses to it, so I will. Let's see. So that's 2 actions already.
Yep.
Um,
Swing the second time at a -1.
I would. I heard Chuck say we should get out of here, but Chuck is right behind me, and I would feel bad leaving him alone. So I am gonna swing a second time.
You run, Chuck. You
And
run.
it's less. It's 15. So
I'll hold them back. Hold the door.
Hodor.
Hodor.
so
Hodor.
two misses.
Ooh. All right. So it is going to. Oh, let's see. Doesn't want to go anywhere. Trying to see if it's...
Would it care that Lady Frost is going for its treasure? I don't know if a baby dragon recognizes that type of a threat at this
Gene
point.
is trying to throw Cooch under the bus.
Oh, I found the treasure! Ah!
Unfortunately for Jeff, plot armor protects Lady Frost better than...
I'm wrapped in its warm embrace.
No, it's going to attack Bob. The melee strike. Claw. The claw. Holy cow, it's melee strikes on the claw. 29 to hit.
So if you don't bring your shield up into the crit?
What the fuck? Does it matter?
It's 12 on 2d6 plus 4, so 16 slashing.
Bob is down again.
It's gonna turn and swing at Munch. That one is a 18 to hit.
Let's see. I have a 19, so I think we're good. But are you taking the 1 point penalty for frightened?
18. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered on the first one. On this one,
it's okay. My AC is 19, so it's
it is an 18. It's actually a -6 from it because of the thing, so it's
okay.
12.
Okay. Yep. I'm good. Missed.
Then its tail strike is going to swing around at you as well, which is a 10. So
miss.
Yeah, it is not.
All right, now we got
going anywhere.
Now we got Bob on the ground.
Bob on the ground again. He's bobbing. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
I'm dying too. I gotta get up so I can play with death one more time.
Shaking.
He looks over from the corner, over his buggy, goes, "This is why I didn't leave." And goes back to reading.
Only a matter of time.
Oh my god, I could actually put death in this fucking campaign. He just shows up at any fight and sits in the corner reading a book, waiting.
Is he going to have the voice of, was it Adam Carolla? Is that
yes.
the voice of death?
Yep.
That's
Chuck.
2 out of 3. Damn right!
It is your turn.
Okay.
Chuck, I think what you do determines how this battle ends.
Well, you guys have a round here. Depending on how this goes.
I just gotta check something here with an ability. Yeah, nope, that ain't gonna do it. Okay, so need that, I need that. Okay, so I will lob I used all my fire ones, so it'll be an acid flask at him.
Okay. It's no longer intimidated or
right.
Yeah, so I don't think 19 hits on them because I don't get the flat-footed bonus either.
Is that right?
On a ranged attack, I don't think you get flat-footed on range.
Like it's not a condition that it has a flat-footed, is it?
Yeah, it is. It gains the flat-footed condition.
Oh wait, no, because Bob's down.
Yeah,
right.
Bob's
it wouldn't
down,
count if Bob's down. So
yeah, that takes it.
It'd be a 19. 19 doesn't hit, I assume.
19 does not hit, especially.
But is it a critical failure?
It's not a critical failure, no.
So splash.
So splash
damage.
damage.
It's splash damage, then, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Do some damage.
Is there an ongoing?
Yeah,
or is that only if you hit?
Oh, there would be a persistent damage if I hit, but I didn't hit. So just one splash damage to it.
One splash damage.
One, yep. And then Chuck will move 5, 10, 15. This totally goes against Chuck's nature to be this close to something dangerous. But he will throw his second elixir and his last elixir into Bob's gullet.
In the face.
All over the face. In his hair and
Again.
on his glasses.
1 hit point, Bob. Good luck.
Godspeed.
You're alive,
Honestly, Jeff saying how Chuck plays this may determine this fight. That may be giving Bob that 1 hit point could very easily be what you guys need for this because it gives Bob 2
It
attacks.
gives Bob one more round. Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. And that might be all you need.
No
moves to
pressure,
Lady
I
Sil.
guess.
All right.
Well, Lady Sil, you, Munch, all 3 of you. You got between the 3 of you. I'll
right,
just say it. You got to do 16 damage between the 3 of you.
Lady Sil says under her breath, loud enough for everybody to hear, "If you want something done, you gotta do it yourself." And she turns around and she attempts to cast Arm on the dragon. And he gets a basic fortitude save
Fortitude save.
on a DC 17.
23.
Okay, so give me a second here.
Half damage on a save.
Yeah.
It's not a critical success on the save, so.
Oh. I just want to make sure.
It's usually critical
it's
successes. Critical success is nothing. Success is half damage. Failure is full damage, and critical failure is like double damage.
All right, so he takes 3.
13 to go.
13 points.
And then Lady Sil is continuing her path over here to this delicious looking treasure box.
So she cares a little bit, just not enough to actually stop and fight.
I mean, look, she did her best. I mean, she did what she can do.
I mean, she's pretty excited about getting a new party later today.
Yeah. She's like, fuck you guys, I'm out.
She trusts you guys.
All right. Let's see. You walked over.
I feel like I'm
There.
being used. I don't know why.
There is a massive pile of coins surrounding this chest. Sitting on top of that is a single giant emerald. Looks a little bit like the dragon's eye.
Ooh. Touch
Maybe Sil's
nothing
gonna
but the
spring a trap
lamp.
just to add one more thing to this fight. Big rocks coming down off the big boulder.
All right. So that was Lady Sil. That moves us to Bob.
All right. Well, I have to take an action to stand, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So, as a
Smash.
picture, if you will, the music swelling as Bob puts his short sword into the ground and hoists himself up to one knee, gets
It's a
up,
hero moment.
and triumphantly holds both arms in the air with his short sword and his shield and yells, "This will be the end of you!" And I'm going to swing.
Set a -2 because it's flanked now. With that AC. That is
22 to hit.
20. Yes.
Ooh,
You needed
Ooh.
20.
ooh.
6 piercing.
Okay. 7 to go.
12.
This is. Oh boy.
On your
So,
lunch.
Munch,
Wonderful.
you need to do 7 damage.
All right. Well, this has gone well so far. Great pick. It is, because I can't intimidate it anymore, and I don't have anything else.
I set myself up so good and I just failed. I failed you all.
Here it goes.
You got half
Plus
a second.
8. It's a 5 plus 8 is 13.
That misses.
Not your day.
I will take a second shot, but its AC is like 20.
Yep.
So I got to roll well. Nope. 11 plus 3 is 14.
-5.
And the -2 is not going to hit it no matter how I do it. Well, I guess
No.
unless I crit would be the only chance of getting a regular hit. So I'm gonna start walking towards Lady Sill.
Run away!
It won't let me grab my character. There it goes. All right,
If
I'm just gonna.
it has it. If it has it.
I'm gonna go just that far away.
He knows what his job is.
Protect
Make sure
Lady
Lady,
Sill.
make sure
Yeah.
Lady Still gets out of this battle unscathed.
Can I take a free
Hang on,
action to yell,
hold-
"Don't you run away from me, you little bitch"?
Yeah, you can absolutely yell that. When you move more than 10 feet away, it's going to use its reaction to make a tail strike on you.
I thought there might be that.
So
Now this
Okay.
gets the full-on penalty because it attacked on its turn. Is that how that works when you use your reaction in between rounds?
Nope. Brand new set of attacks.
Are you sure?
I'm building
Yeah.
a fighter that uses opportunity attacks. I'm definitely sure opportunity attacks are at your full MAP.
Yep.
Oh, you rolled a 1.
Yes.
he rolled the 1.
Whiff.
So
Okay.
it's
Okay, so
tail
it doesn't
attack.
matter.
That's a 13.
Yeah, we're good. We're
So
good.
yeah,
Bunch
it's a
got lucky.
critical miss.
The dice favor you.
And I'll just yell to Lady Sill like something along like it'll be unintelligible, but it basically trying to indicate that it's not dead yet.
Just, hands on hip, starts stomping towards Lady Sill. This fight isn't over yet. Dude. Get over here.
As the tail swings over its head.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. Chuck, you did damage to. Actually, no. Bob did. Bob did the last damage. So Dragon's going to swing at you.
For my third
Claw.
action, I should have just played dead.
Fainted.
Dropped.
Passed out. It's a 25 to hit. Actually, no, it's more than that because it's a claw, so it's 27.
Enough.
Which this should. I would
It,
think
it doesn't matter because I have a hit point, so I'm down.
9. Deals 9
Just
damage to you.
Bob's down again.
Chuck.
But
Claw at you. 24 to hit.
no. Did you -5 off that? Or the second attack?
19.
He still hits.
Smart.
Smart.
For 12 damage.
Still standing.
And then swings around with its tail. Oh, Jesus. It's 31. Oh, actually, -10 is 21.
Still hits.
21, ouch. It's 8. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Still up.
You're
Chuck's
still up.
going.
Lady Sill, it is your turn. You guys have another round.
All right, what is this just a pile of treasure or is this a treasure box? What do I see in front of me?
It is opened. It is an open treasure container. It's just a pile of coins. And
All right, I'm gonna ping. Is there anything magical on the stack?
No, nothing's magical. It is just coin and gem.
You hear her swear out loud.
That's an action.
I'm gonna
No.
spend the rest of my turn collecting the gem and as much gold as I can carry.
Make
I like-
a.
Put my
Good
sack
boy.
down and just
Hold on.
Oh.
After the dragon, wasn't it Chuck's turn?
Oh yeah,
oh
yeah. Sorry,
oh,
my bad.
hey.
Back up.
Oh, you forgot about me.
Yeah, I forgot because I attacked you and I was adjusting your hit point or your hit points were. I was watching your hit points go. It's Chuck's turn. My bad.
Okay.
Well, you hear some swearing in the background.
Yes.
Chuck, what are we doing, Chuck? Chuck's going to take a step.
Okay.
No AO.
It already used its reaction, so you should be able to run away.
No, it took
Yeah,
its
if you
turn
wanted
since then.
No.
It hit me before its turn.
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Its turn.
That's right.
So Chuck takes his step. Then
Threatened
he
squares are 10
uses,
feet.
he's going to use quick alchemy to whip up another alchemist fire.
Okay.
He's gonna pull the pin on that grenade and give her one last shot. Oh, you dice, you suck. 17.
17 misses. Because its AC right now is 22.
And splash.
It will take the splash damage from the alchemist fire.
Come on, good splash.
Well, I don't roll splash. It's the
Just like 1 or 2. Or...
it's a fixed number. But I gotta check one thing on it though.
Because you're level 2 now, so maybe it's more.
Could be.
No, it's still lesser alchemist fire. It does 1 splash, but because I have burn it, it'll be 2. So it'll be 2 damage to it.
How does it die?
5 to go.
5 to go. So I moved, I quick alchemy, and I threw. So that's my turn.
All right, that moves us on to now. It's Lady Cell. Yep.
Fuck!
Fuck. Make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Actually make a sleight of hand check. Is that what I think I will have you do? Let me look
not
at
a
all the
thing.
skills. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Thievery check. That's what I.
Is there a collect gold check?
Well, that would be thievery, I would assume, because this
Gross.
gold is definitely not hers.
Gross.
Or acrobatics. Actually, acrobatics. Go ahead and make an acrobatics.
Yes.
We'll make it that.
Much better. I'm trained on acrobatics, so how does that do anything?
It just gives you
gives
a
you-
higher
It
bonus.
just makes your
Your
bonus
bonus.
higher. So it should be listed there already.
23.
23. You have grabbed the gem. Like, your first thing you did is you grabbed the gem and threw it in the bag, and then quickly just bang, 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 grabbed the 18 gold pieces and chucked them in there. And then an arm load where you grabbed 30 silver and 30 copper.
Cool.
That's it. That's your turn.
He has another action yet. Or she does.
It was ping, scoop.
Ping, scoop, and...
Run.
Ooh. I have no idea how to add currency, so I'll figure that out in a second.
Yeah, just jot it.
I think you just go into the bag and type it in. But
Somebody remember what those numbers are until I
I got
figure
it.
this out.
The gem, 18 gold, 30 silver, 30 copper.
Okay.
You have one more action.
And then I have one more action. So let's see, what can I even do?
You could arm sweep
Here.
again if you wanted to. There's still more coin there.
I mean, is that worth it? Yeah, I guess I'll do that again. All right.
Go ahead and make another acrobatics check.
20.
20? You just arm on it. You dropped a few coins the first time when you pushed. You pushed the majority of the rest of the coinage into your bag. There's another like 350 copper and 30 silver.
All right, so who's got the net result for me?
I think it was 18 gold, right?
Yep, 60 silver.
and 380 copper.
Yep. There's a few copper laying around here and
And
there.
a partridge in a pear tree.
And
All
a
right,
gem
how
in
much-
the
Sorry, how much copper?
380.
380?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, thank you guys.
No, thank you.
Bob.
She's pretty much left Bob for dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay here.
Is there some kind of a save you
I
have
was
to
gonna
do?
say,
or
isn't there a
something,
save you
right?
got to do when you're dying?
I don't know. Is there?
We should know the dying rules better.
If you click dying, it should tell you what
So
you.
you would think I would know the dying rules better because that's kind of what I
You've
seem
been
to be
there.
doing.
It's your thing.
You are bleeding out or otherwise at death's door. If you have this condition, you are unconscious. If you ever reach dying 4, you die. If you're dying, you must attempt a recovery check at the start of each of your turns to determine whether you get better or worse. Your dying condition increases by 1 if you take damage while dying, or by 2 if you take damage from an enemy's critical hit or critical failure.
Okay, well, this is going to be it then, because if I fail this check, I'll be at dying 4.
Let's see. If you lose the dying condition, you automatically... Do you, at the start of your turn, each round, your dying condition increases by 1 if you take damage. Your dying condition, it doesn't say your dying condition increases if you fail.
Or, let's see. Oh, it says or critical failure on your save.
Or critical failure on your save. Okay. If you take damage while dying, or by 2 if you... Oh, so, yeah, it must reduce you by... Or increase your dying condition by 1. So what is your save?
All right, so what?
Dying.
Recovery check. When you're dying, at the start of each of your turns, attempt a flat check with a DC equal to 10 plus your current dying value.
Level. So 13.
Oh, and then there, success, your dying value is reduced by 1. Critical success. Failure, it's increased by 1. Critical fail, it increased by 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this, if I either need to succeed or die.
Flat check.
And
D20,
what?
beat a 13.
Just a
So
D20?
it would be D20, go for
Flat
13.
D20.
Yeah.
You gotta beat a 13.
6.
Bob.
Oh, can I ask you a question? Do you still have a hero point? Like, do we get is this a hero point? You get a new one at the beginning of each session? Because isn't that something where you can spend a hero point to
Spend all your hero points to avoid...
I have 0 hero points.
You should
You
have
should
had
have
one
when you start the session. Did you use it?
Oh, I did not realize. No, I have a hero point.
You can do this when your dying condition would increase.
Okay. So you can spend
Suggest now.
Yes.
I will use
You
my hero
lose-
point to not die.
You
What
lose
is
the dying condition and stabilize with 0 hit points. You don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition. So I think you would be at wounded. You'd stay at wounded 3.
3. So
Yep.
you stay at wounded 3.
But you're not gonna die.
Yep.
Yet. You still might be eaten by a dragon, but you're not.
You have
dying
0
yet.
hit points, so he can't act.
Yep.
Continue to play dead.
You are literally playing dead right now. Okay. That moves us then to Munch.
I don't think it's playing. I think I'm dead.
Right click on it and trash can it, Rick, if you wanted to.
All right. I am going to pull out a javelin, I guess,
All right.
and attempt to throw a javelin at it.
Cool.
And it's only a +6 to attack, so
Crit fail hit,
boy.
Bob.
You need 16 or better.
It's just
Uh,
a flesh
it
wound.
was a 3. So 9.
Fuck.
The javelin hits the mushroom above Bob. It just kind of dangles there.
I guess. I mean,
Because it's flopping up and down, it keeps hitting me in the head. Boing, 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 boing.
It's just booping you on the nose. Boop.
I can't hit it with a second attack with the penalty unless I crit. But I have no other option, so I'm throwing it. We got a 1 in 20 shot here. It was a
You're
12.
You're saying
So
there's a
no.
chance.
so not.
So not.
And the third attack would be
Impossible to hit.
knowing that Chuck is that close, I guess I'm just gonna yell at it, not in a demoralizing factor, but more just in a distracting factor, like, hey, leave Chuck alone. And that's it.
Make a
Performance?
Yeah, is that a thing?
Yeah,
is
performance is a thing.
Yep, make a performance check.
13.
13. Okay. He looks at you for a second.
That's all I got.
The dragon steps towards Chuck. He's going to swing at Chuck. That's a 17 to hit.
Misses.
Holy cow.
Second one. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Good night, Chuck.
That's 27 to hit. And then it becomes a crit. I don't need to roll the damage on this, do I?
Oh, I want
No.
you to, though.
Okay. So, claws. 2d6.
Bob wants to watch.
Hey, I can't be the only one getting knocked the fuck out.
22, no, 11 plus, that's 30. 30 slashing damage.
Even if I were full hit points, I would be down.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the party, pal.
It's, what was its first attack? It puts you unconscious.
No, that was
and
its second attack, and it moved. It's done.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's done.
it's
It's done.
done.
It is. What was its first? Oh,
It
yeah,
missed.
first attack missed you. Yeah, okay. Yep, you're right. Chuck.
I gotta roll a thingy. Huh?
You get to do the
Roll a
thing.
flat save, you're dying 1, so you beat 11. Did you have a hero point? Did you want to use your hero point if you fail?
I did not fail. I rolled an 18.
Excellent. So that removes your dying 1 condition,
Okay.
which puts you stable at 0, I guess, right?
Yep.
With
That
wounded
becomes-
one.
Yep.
Wounded 1, stable at 0. Or is it stable at 1?
Stable at 0.
All right.
I take off that one.
And then that moves us to Lady Sill. You have most of the treasure. What is laying on the ground is a handful of copper, basically.
And a bob and a
Alright.
chuck.
And a bob and a chuck. You turn around and see 2 of your companions are on the ground.
I'm actually shocked
All
you're
right,
not running
well-
towards the light.
Lady Sill talks to Munch and just says, "Your friends don't look that great."
When did you turn into an old Jewish lady?
That's what I'm like. I'm like, suddenly Lady Sill.
This is the voice
aged
he's
like
been using for her the whole time.
30 years.
And
She got old, though.
I'll cast a divine lance at the
Ooh.
dragon. So we'll see what we can do here. It's gonna take one hell of a spin, though.
A divine lance.
All right, let's roll it in the box and see what happens here. That is only a 19 to hit.
If it were demoralized and flanked by you, that
You-
would work.
Do you still have a hero point that you want to use
Yes.
to reroll?
I do have a hero point.
Would you
Might as
like to
well.
use
I
it?
really do want to be the hero here.
After she secured the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, not better.
Oh, not better. Misses. Does that cost 2 actions to do?
It is a 2-action spell. So
All right. Let's see. That was Lady Frost. Bob, you
Is
are stable
Stabilized
at
on the ground.
0. Conscious. Munch. You're at 2 hit points.
Oh my goodness.
He's at 5 hit points. This is so much fun with you
So-
guys knowing what you need to do to kill it.
No,
Just
right. So
Run up
here's,
to it.
here's the problem I'm running into. I've been tail swung at twice, moving into and out of its area. So moving back into its area is dangerous for me.
It is. Yes, it is.
But I could step twice, except that I used a javelin, so I don't have my pick in my hand. Actually, no, I would. No, pick's a two-handed, so I would have to put both hands back on the pick. So that would be an action. So I guess at this point, Chuck's on the ground and Munch doesn't care. He would be raging if he could rage. I am going to move up into his space and attempt to attack, I guess. So move, grab pick, swing pick.
I mean, you could always just grab your pick and huck your pick.
It's got to swing at you before you get all the way in.
I mean, it's either that or throw javelin, and the javelin didn't seem to.
When you get within 10 feet of it, it swings its tail at you. Because that's how that works. And if it hits you, you stop.
Dive, dodge, whatever.
Dodge, duck, dodge, and dive.
With the tail. Which would be it. It's going to be enough to.
I only have 2 hit points. So.
Yeah.
You'll be there.
It's 9, so you will actually be backed up 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put me back. I'm good. I'm down.
All unconscious. Let's see, that moves much.
Technically, you're dead, not unconscious, but close enough.
So,
no.
Going to move there. Move there. Make a actually I will do it. If it rolls better than a 15, it steps on you. Munch.
uh-huh.
Okay. All right. She did not step on you.
Okay.
Still safe. Lady Frost. Here comes a melee strike.
Cool.
26 to
Yeah,
hit.
sure.
12 bludgeon or slashing.
Ouch.
That's a 18 to hit.
It hits barely.
14 slashing.
Oh my god. Yep. Sure.
And the tail. 14.
Miss.
Good God.
That's its turn. Chuck, you are unconscious. Wounded 1. Lady Sill.
You're dueling the dragon, so.
I don't know if I could have asked for anything more epic.
Attack 3 times. I mean, it has like 4 hit points left, or 3.
5. Got 5.
Attack 3 times.
5 damage.
All right. I mean, my attack is not my best shot at the thing.
I don't know what to do.
I am going to use. All right.
Do you still have your funky focus spell, or did you use that?
Holy shit. Yeah, you used it the other day, right?
No, we went and slept. Is it the only time you can cast it? Because I think you cast it on their first turn. If that's the only, if that's the only way.
I'd have to spend 15 minutes like reconstituting it with my god.
Yeah.
So
my note was I wrote.
We'll take a break right here, 15 minutes.
Yeah, time out, dragon.
Can you guidance yourself?
Time out. I need air. What does it say for target?
It just says you ask for guidance, granting the target a +1 bonus to an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, etc.
This is targets one creature.
You can always target yourself.
All right, so I'm going to guide myself, and then I'm going to use telekinetic projectile. Within 30 feet, I take an object and hurl it at another object. So I'm going to use my Jedi mind powers and take the javelin hanging from the mushroom and try to stab the dragon through his eye hole.
All right.
And I need to roll a lot. Not there. So it is not. It's only a 14.
So you
So-
telekinetically projected the spear at the
spear.
dragon from the mushroom where Bob was, and you missed.
Yep.
Make a reflex save.
Cool.
Don't shish kebab yourself.
Fail.
Fail. Right. What? What did you roll?
I rolled a 9.
A 9. Like that's plus your bonus.
Yes.
All right. You try and catch it, but you end up fumbling it. You need to use an action to pick it up. Tried to give you a
All right.
catch so that you had something to swing
that would
with
be
once
cool.
if you want.
Sure.
But
That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, then I'm done.
that all your actions? The spell
In more
cost?
Yeah.
ways than one.
Yep.
The dragon.
Runs away.
Don't skip my turn.
Oh yeah.
And don't skip Bob's turn. So
well,
I'll ask the question because the stable condition is very loose in the like the DM kind of determines how long until you wake up from it. I mean, I'm guessing it's not like a round, but just you have time to think about, is this dragon going to eat us before we wake up? Kind of a thing, or
maybe you don't smell so hot being a goblin. I don't know. It's not biting you, it's using claws to attack you, so I don't know.
okay. So Bob, you're stable. I'm assuming you don't have any.
Bob's stable, so he doesn't
I've been
Okay,
stable
so
for a couple rounds.
yeah.
So I have to do the recovery check here.
Yep. Munch.
And I think I'm dying. Oh, I just killed the thing. I think I'm dying too, so I just accidentally cleared it, but I will do a flat check.
So you need to be the 12.
18.
There you go. So you are
Okay.
now wounded 2, should be.
Wounded 2.
Yeah, if you were dying 2, you should be wounded 2.
There.
0
There
health,
we
wounded
are.
2.
0 health, wounded 2. Dragon. Looking at Lady Frost here. That's a
That-
31.
Did you just say dead?
Yeah, I think he was at like 2-ish.
Yeah, he was at 2.
Yeah.
So you fall. The last thing you see is this dragon over the top of you. You see it grabbing your bag with its mouth and pulling it off your shoulder as it tugs at its treasure, pulls it off of you, and you black out.
Damn it. Worked hard for that treasure.
You should roll a stabilize check. A recovery check.
You can roll a recovery check, yeah.
So how long before I actually wake up? Because I could sneak up behind it now and stab it right in
The
the
rules
face.
technically say the GM decides a minimum of 10 minutes up to several hours.
It
It won't be any time
boss.
soon.
The dragon's boss is dead, so who
We're-
knows what the
we're-
dragon's gonna do?
We're good. I need recovery checks from, because you guys have all recovered. You're all unconscious.
Is that
It's
just
Just
a D20 or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
D20
beat an
plus.
11 because you're dying 1 right now. There you go.
There
You
you
are
go.
stable.
All right.
Okay.
So now we're going to sit here in silence for 10 minutes.
John's gonna say, "Okay, everybody, close your
And
books. Get your new characters. We're gonna talk about that, and we'll see what happens."
not 10 minutes. a you come to, by magical means, one at a time, Lady Cell being the first one, your eyes open and there is a human face over the top of you. Your vision's blurry, you can't see. But as things straighten out, you end up seeing a quite actually beautiful lady, blonde hair. She looks at you and says, "You're going to be okay. Don't worry. We found this cave. Just lay still. Recover. Just breathe." And you hear a voice of another shorter entity off to your side. Says, "Ellie, there's more over here. There's more over here." And you notice this. She stands up and goes over to your companions, placing her hands on them and healing each of them. As you guys all come to one by one, you are presented with a stranger and her companion who have saved you guys. The dragon lays in a hump over near its treasure. It's your bag still in its mouth, lady. So you guys did most of the work, she said. You're lucky I came when I did. Or we came when you did. We did. The audience knows what Eliana looks like. Jeff, would you like to describe what Crew looks like?
Yeah, Crew is a gnome. He's just over 3 feet tall. He's got very spiky hair. As kind of a meta story, he's a rogue, but you would never expect that by the way he dresses. He's very, I wouldn't say flamboyant, but he's definitely not going to be hiding in a room full of normal people. Eyes looking everywhere, just kind of smile on his face, having a good time.
Eliana says to you as you guys are kind of getting up and moving around, she's like, take your time. Take your time. I have food here if you need it. We can leave right here. This apparently goes deeper. I don't know which way you guys came from. We came in through this cave over here.
We came in through the flashing entrance sign.
The flashing entrance. I did not see a flashing entrance sign. Flickering. There's a settlement nearby that we've taken up residence in that settlement. You guys seem like adventurers. You'd be just the type of people we're looking for. There's a pub at the settlement. I think they said the name of the settlement's Otari.
At the sound of the word pub, Bob sits upright like the Undertaker.
We can walk you guys back to the settlement. We are staying at the Crow's Cask. A couple of us, me and some friends of mine, we come from a long way away. And we think we finally figured out what we want to do here, where we're going to settle in. But I may need one or more of your help with that.
Chuck looks over at Munch and says, I'm not sure I want to do this adventuring thing anymore.
My head hurts.
Feel a little woozy over here.
Well, how do you two? I've worked with. You're goblins, yes. You don't really look like the ones where I come from.
You're observant.
I try to be. how do you do with like cooking and cleaning and?
Munch usually eats anything that gets put in front of him, so not so good on the cooking. It doesn't make it to the table.
So Munch is going to end up with his face underneath a hole in the kitchen that he's going to end up being a garbage disposal.
That he can do.
I was thinking that, or he's gonna just be the busboy. He's just gonna take the plates and instead of like scraping them off in the garbage, he'll just eat them.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be in contact. Maybe I'll have some work for you guys if adventuring is not necessarily what you want to do.
We worked in the mines for a while. Munch is good at anything manual and to labor. He's good at that.
We may need some help building, or just grunt work moving lumber. There's some stuff we needed to do before that, but yeah. Why don't you come back with me to the Crow's Cask? We can talk about it more there. But I need I need someone who looks like your talents. She looks at Lady Sil. Someone that can do, because my adventuring days are over. I need someone that has similar talents to mine to accompany crew here with a group to explore. Well, if you're familiar with the Otari, you may know it. The ruins of the Thirsty Alpaca, the collapsed tavern that's supposedly haunted.
I'd love to help for a price.
Oh, of course, of course. Always. Our adventurers are always paid. The Belching Dragon does that. All right. So she escorts you. You can grab your backpack. You got all the treasure. She escorts you out the tunnel here to the back into Otari. And
as a side note, John, Bob, as
yes.
I would get up, I would actually walk over to the dragon and give it a really hard kick right in the ribs.
Excellent. You kick it really hard in the ribs. It
farts.
Doesn't move much. It hurts. It's like kicking. I don't know. You ever try? It's like kicking a sack of potatoes or a sandbag. It's like.
And Bob loses his 1 hit point and falls on the dragon.
And I'm officially dead. Dying for.
Dead. Yeah. Honestly, yes. That's why Bob can't go on. Unless you want him to live.
No, I don't care.
I think that would be the greatest ending for Bob.
Yep.
Quite a burial, too. Just leave him on top of the dragon.
You go to kick him, and you actually kick his tooth, and you end up poisoned from it. And it does the 1 hit point of damage. And it kills you outright.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
And so you are free to go back to Otari and talk to what's her name? I forget her name. She's a cute little lady. Can't remember her name. I'm trying to scroll up to get it. Where is she? Tannily Tanderville. You talk to her, and she rewards you with. What does she give you for finishing this? That is an interesting question. Oops. I'm too far. I'm going to stay within the adventure.
Do we get to keep Bob's share?
Yeah.
Nice.
Does anybody loot my body?
That's an interesting question. I actually don't think they realize you did that.
I think at least Munch would be suspicious enough to not touch you after that. Be like, something bad happened, You know, there's a live electrical wire here somewhere. I'm not going near the body.
She gives you 200 gold apiece for it, for helping. And you guys are set. You are complete. You've taken care of what was bothering the fishery. You have an invitation from Eliana to meet at the Crow's Cask. And we will start there next time.
Fan freaking tastic. Good job, John.
Yay.
Told you get to explore your haunted ruins.
I mean, technically we didn't die, but I will always think of this as my first TPK.
True.
Yeah.
Mine too. I don't think I've fully wiped out a side.
I deserve to die after falling down literally like a dozen times.
So yes, things to look forward to. The clearing of, I mean, clearly, TBD found a place to settle. They actually have a plan to, and Eliana will explain all of this to you, that they have cleared it with the mayor, that if they can clear out the ruins of the Thirsty Alpaca, they can rebuild there and will be the site of TBD. A la taking over the broken down bar in Ten Downs.
Sounds familiar.
There's a lot of echoes here from Ellie saving the party in the beginning to taking over a thing. It's like poetry, you know? It's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Perfect.
So,
All right. I will take us out then.
you do so.
We are Two Nerds One Quest. We are here every Sunday, well, most Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. What a great story. Great
We're
adventure.
here Sunday mornings except when we're not.
Yeah, we're here Sunday mornings except for when we're not. Winter is more likely,
Yes.
and summer is hit and miss. Follow us everywhere. Twitter. I'm not sure how long we're going to be on Twitter. It seems to be
Get
dissipating.
on Threads.
I personally am on Threads now.
I'm on Threads now. I think Rick is on Threads as well.
I just don't have.
Ryan?
I don't
Ryan's
have.
on Threads.
I'm on Threads. Yeah, I don't post that often, but
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't
I
have.
guess I'll have to get on Threads.
I don't have a Two Nerds account for Instagram, so I'd have to create a. Something.
We'll have to do that.
Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, patreon.com/Two Nerds One Quest. Follow us, support us, let other people know about the show, give us ratings and reviews wherever you get your podcasts from. Patreon gets the podcast several days earlier than everybody else with unedited pre and post show content. Yeah, we just appreciate everybody who has either subscribed or listened or watching on YouTube. YouTube seems to be getting more views than Twitch does, generally speaking. It's starting to pick up there a little bit, so you can subscribe to our YouTube channel free. Watch it, no ads. No ads on Twitch. I think I turned those off. So just use your Prime subscription for Twitch if you're watching us on Twitch. Costs you nothing. Give us those Bezos bucks. Shrug.
straight cash, homie.
Cash. Yeah. With that being said, for me, for Rick, for Gooch, for Genius, and for Mr. DMJC, we'll catch you next week.
And away we go.
Oh, get him.
Cue the closing music.